So I want to talk about Shadowhunters because stuff has happened and I need to vent. So episode 11 and episode 12 have happened and wow. This will contain spoilers for episode 11 and 12 and for the entire season of Shadowhunters and also for the book series in general. Let's start with Jace and Clary, shall we? So they found out that they are siblings. Oh boy. Storyline that always gets people, and I know people that have stopped reading after City of Bones simply for this reason. And I'm always just like, no, you have to keep reading, you have to get through it, because of course they're not actually going to end up being siblings. I heard someone say that they didn't like how Jace is now treating Clary now that he knows that they're siblings, but I disagree with that. I personally think he's acting the way an 18, 19-year-old guy would act if he's been making out with who he thinks is his sister. Like, he's being really cold and distant and brooding and stuff like that, which is what Jace does best. I mean, hello, he's a Herondale. Oh, sorry. Spoiler. I thought it was really kind of neat the way Valentine had glamored himself to actually look like Michael Whelan. Like, I was not expecting that. They had Michael Whelan in a closet. Also, Michael Whelan in a closet. But he had it so that Jace actually thought that Michael Whelan and the guy that looked like Michael Whelan was his dad. So I thought that was really cool. And I liked Valentine as Michael Whelan. I was really sad whenever he deglamorized. We found out, oh yeah, it's Valentine. I like that they are actually making the whole sibling thing a serious issue. I feel like in the movie version of City of Bones, they didn't, I mean, they addressed it, but I feel like they really just kind of skated over and they're like, oh, no, it's not true. It's not a legit thing. We're fine. But the show is actually taking it seriously and Jace is like actually really freaked out about it. He thinks that he's sick and twisted and stuff, and which is what he does in the book. And Clary's all just like, in the book, you know, it's not our fault. We didn't know, blah, blah, blah. Typical Clary. I'm actually really happy with the way the storyline is going. Of course, I don't like it because I love Clace and I want them to be happy and stuff, but I do like the way that the show is portraying. But now, Simon, they're brother and sister, so that means they can't. You wonderful nerd, I love you. Simon is gonna be ready to make his move on Clary here, I'm thinking. Luke told him that they were siblings, he's all excited. Clary asked him to be the date for the wedding, and he was all excited about that, like he's totally gonna like get ready to make his vampire move. Speaking of wedding, good transition point. Episode 12 was Alec's wedding, and I need to talk about it because I have a lot of feelings. I screamed, I'm not gonna lie, I let out a pretty good yelp, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so we have the wedding between Alec Lightwood and Lydia Branwell. Oh, I forgot Ragnar. Let me talk about Ragnar real quick. I feel like this whole entire episode was very City of Glass themed because with like the whole Ragnar storyline and with another storyline, it is Ragnar's house that she goes to in City of Glass, I think, in Idris, and he's not there, he's dead. So I really like the fact that we actually got to meet him. I don't remember meeting him in the series. Maybe we did and I'm just not remembering, but whatever. So I personally really liked that, and I really liked that, you know, not the fact that Magnus got to see him die, but that we got to see how much he really meant to Magnus. Because, you know, Magnus is immortal, and he loses so many people, and I'm gonna get emotional for a second. Hold on. When Ragnar dies, Magnus says, "Be still, my little dear cabbage," and that's like the best thing ever. That's the best line, hands down. Yeah, but Ragnar dies, that sucks, but then we get the wedding. They're at the wedding, and Magnus comes waltzing in. Can I just say, hot damn, buddy. Red in your hair is like, I wanted to say fierce. But it is, it's the only way to describe it. He looked good, he looked really good. Alec, as soon as he sees him, oh my god, he looks like a little schoolboy. He looks like he loses 10 years. But we have this whole mole situation going on, and that's how Ragnar was killed, so they think Lydia is the mole. I honestly wasn't paying close enough attention. I should have realized it was Hodge, and by the way, it was Hodge. You know, Alec is standing up there at the altar, in this City of Glass moment I was talking about. He makes his choice there at the altar, and he tells Lydia, and the way Lydia is just totally okay with it. Like, oh my god. Like, she is awesome, and I hope that they bring her back, because she's a character that the show created, but I really like her. She's such a strong female character, and she just completely accepts Alec because she does care for him. And then the moment happens where I fell off my couch. Malik is my OTP, I think, so I've watched that scene, I think, 12 times so far, last night and today alone. Alec makes his choice, and in very City of Glass fashion, he walks down the altar and he kisses Magnus. And can we just talk about about that kiss, please. Because not just was it, you know, like this whole Malik moment hashtags coming out the wazoo on Twitter. It was a good kiss, and the way their chemistry worked together was just, yes. Like, I read this analysis of the kiss on Tumblr, and yet I say, damn, I love this fandom. And it was talking about how connected you can see that they are just in that, and it's so true. And then we see, okay, Maris and Robert. Robert seems like genuinely kind of okay with it, which doesn't really match up to the book from what I remember, but whatever. Maris is freaked out. Alec is smiling. Alec is smiling, and he's like, we haven't even gone on a date yet. Want to get drinks? And Magnus, oh, they look so happy. And it just makes me happy. And all of the reactions to the kiss were beautiful. And then Simon just starts fangirling and just reciting. The season finale is next week, and so yes, I'm gonna go. These are just my opinions on the last 2 episodes of Shadowhunters and Malik and Claes and all that good stuff. I don't know what this is. Thank you for watching, and yeah. I never know how to end this. Goodbye.